What's up, YouTube? I wanted to make this video to kind of give you a rundown. First I want to say I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I read you guys' comments because what I said earlier, yeah, I get notifications because everyone knows everyone has their phone on them, right? Well, most of the time. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. You guys are like really an inspiration to the ones who actually, you know, you're a true target and you know what I'm going through, and I know what you guys are going through. And I don't know, it's been kind of tough, but if you guys leave links, I really do. I go back and I read it, I study, I look at the videos, and it's really helping me out. So just want to say appreciate that one more time. And I have another. Well, the thing I want to say first of all, is I'm just sharing my stories. I'm sharing my experiences, like what I've been through. So, I mean, that doesn't mean the next target is going to go through exactly what I've been through. You know, I mean, see, like most of you guys, like the videos I watch, you guys get the um the color, is it the color thing you got going on, the red shirts, you know what? Tell you the truth, I wouldn't even know if I got that anyway, because I'm not really focused on that when I do go out somewhere. But hopefully not, because that would kind of make my tough situation even tougher. So, and if I do, I'll probably ignore it. But this is like a little something that happened a few days ago. Was it maybe a week ago that I didn't make a video about it, but I was trying to see something. So it was kind of funny because I know the cops are really involved. So I mean, we all know that, but so what I did was I actually asked the cop. I didn't ask him this time. I just said, "Can you guys please cut it out?" You know, just being like, kind of sarcastic and funny with it. And he was like, "So what do you mean cut it out?" I was like, "Stop all the harassing, right? You harass people, right? Not. I didn't say anything that would get me locked up or anything, but I want to see this person's response." And what I mean by that is the reason I said that to him was because, okay, I don't have a vehicle, right? So what I do is I take late night walks because that's the best time. Like I said, I'm here in Georgia, and right now it's still kind of hot. So, and plus it's late. It's late night. There's not much traffic, you know. So it all started with me picking, like, not even picking, but like certain times I used to walk. So from my front door to the end of my neighborhood, where the main road is, it takes. I timed it one time. It takes approximately 7 minutes because I stay in the back of my neighborhood. You know, if you walking, then it's going to take you a minute to get to the front. But anyway, so I started noticing this months and months ago. I never said anything about it. Okay, it was like as soon as I hit the road, right, hit the front of the road, the front of my neighborhood, where the main road is. There's a sidewalk there. I see two cops pass by. See, that was the first time. I didn't think anything of it because it was like 1 in the morning. I'm like, well, maybe they just patrolling. And I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this next. So I didn't think anything of it the first time. Okay, second time I went for a walk, maybe 2 days later after that. It's like maybe 2:30 in the morning. I'm walking. As soon as I hit that sidewalk, I swear to you guys, two cops passed by. Now I'm getting like really suspicious. Now I'm like, hold on. So the person that I called was my younger brother, and I was like, I just wanted to. He was like, well, if it happens again, that's not a coincidence. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wanted to test it because me, I'm kind of, you know, I like to investigate a little bit the same way they do. I'm investigating. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick a different time, and I'm gonna leave my phone at home, right? And I swear, I know you're not supposed to swear, but I promise you guys, this time it was maybe like 3:15. So I was like, there's no way they know where I'm at now. But I promise you, you guys may think I'm lying, but I'm not. As soon as I left my phone at home this time, mind you, I reached the front. But one thing about this time was they were like maybe a minute off. Because before, they was already like passing by as soon as my right foot hits the fucking sidewalk. But the time I left my phone at home, it was they was like, you know, a couple seconds off. But still, that still doesn't make sense to me as to like, oh, you know where I'm at, even though I left my fucking phone at the house. So, you know, I mean, you have no one to talk to, or so what I did was, yeah, I told my younger brother about it again. He was like, yeah, I told you. And I was like, aha. So I want to tell you about this recent incident that happened. So I have two stores that I go to, convenience stores. Like they were within walking distance, of course. One of them stay open for 24 hours, and one of them closes at like 11 or 12. I think it's yes 11. So if it's late night, I would go to the one that's open 24 hours. A little further away, but you know I can use the walk sometimes. So I have this backpack that I tote. It's like a camouflage backpack, and the reason I carry that sometimes is because when I go to the store, if I get more than like two or three items, I would throw that in my backpack to keep from me holding it in my hand. Okay, so I've done this with these two stores plenty of times. I walked inside with my backpack plenty of times, like numerous of times. I can't even count. No problem with the backpack at all. In both stores, no problem. So here we are after I asked that cop about, well, when I told him to stop harassing and all of this. Do you guys know, true shit, do you know that I walked into one of those stores the next day, like it was, I need to go there and get a couple sodas and I got a bag of chips. I was like, well, I just want some snacks. Had my backpack. Do you know the store I went to? I think that was the in market. Yeah, they got some weird stores down here, but anyway. And I walked in and the cashier says to me, "Oh, no backpacks." And I was like, "So when did y'all start this?" But I didn't argue. I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not driving." So she was like, "Well, you can leave it right there by the counter." I was like, "Oh, okay then." So I kind of know where that was going at because I was like, "Yeah." So do you know like the second store that I go to? 2 days after that, I walked to that store like 2 o'clock in the morning. Of course, the cops are passing by. Like they're like six deep now. I promise you, they're like six deep. Like the SUVs they have here, the whatever kind of cars they, I don't know, just the cop cars everywhere, right? So I walk in the second store that I usually go to. 2 days later, the cashier says to me, "No backpacks." I'm like, "When did y'all start this?" Because I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I've never stolen anything. It's like, so I asked them. I already know what it was, you know, because I'm not stupid. They think I am. So I was like, "Well, did someone steal something? Like whoever stole something, tell them to stop stealing because they're messing it up for me because I always have this backpack." And they was like, "Well, it's just store policy." I'm like, "Come on." All of a sudden, now y'all have a problem with backpacks, and I'm not, I'm not saying I am the only one, but if they run the fucking cameras back, they can see I was like. So basically, what I'm saying, the cops did it. I want to see how much they were actually involved. You know, they're like some cowards as well. So I think they kind of like, I didn't even approach them and say anything as far as like, I'm going to do something to you. Because obviously they would lock you up these days and they would try to kill you these days. But obviously they're a little afraid of me just for like confronting them. But I didn't confront them in that way. But they can't tell me like they can't tell me anything different. Like, oh, you just paranoid because it's our store policy. Nah, you teaching those people how to lie. Like when they become perps, they lie. And which the perps don't understand. Like when you become a gang stalker or you become a perp, they teaching you to lie because what they're saying to you is it doesn't matter how much the target ask you, beg you, or whatever else. Please do not give up this information, okay? It's like they're fucking loyal. It's like what do y'all get out of the deal by doing that? You loyal as I don't know what. So I think they're really keeping they're working really hard to keep things under wraps to keep me from knowing the actual truth. Cause it seems like the closer I get, the more oh yeah I'm paranoid. Like nah, that's the truth. Cause that's no coincidence. All of a sudden no backpacks and I'll be going there for I don't know how long. Both of those stores. And y'all never had a problem with it until after I approached the cop. And not in no violent way. Just saying. So, now I just want to share that with you guys. But that was just something that, I don't know. I just want to share my experiences because if that's not being gang stalked, then I don't know what is being gang stalked. I mean, I don't think mine is like heavy as you guys are. You guys have you know, the red shirts, the I forgot what you guys call it, but I watch you guys' videos, you know, with the color coding and everything, and man, that can be tough right there. And you guys actually notice it too, so that's really good. That's really that's unique. But I don't know, it's weird. I think it's past weird at this moment, and it's just my mind that they're trying to manipulate so bad. Oh yeah, one more thing about being lonely. I'm a loner anyway. I've always been a loner, you know. And we all know that they don't want to see you happy at all. Well, at least in my case, they don't want to see me happy. They don't want to see me with anyone. But I tell you what, I can go back and be with one of those female gang stalkers, one of those perps. I can go back and be with them because you know why? They already initiated. I don't know if they get initiated. I'm just trying to, I don't know. But they would allow me to be with that person because, you know, I don't know why, but Lord forbid you try to meet someone new. It's like, no, don't you do it. It's kind of like that. It's like, don't you do it. Because I have like 2 gang stalkers right now, females that I can come back, and I guarantee you they would be with me, but they're like fucking perps and fucking gang stalkers. I mean, I know this for a fact. That's why we're not together right now, because of what I know they're gang stalkers now. Like, all the shit they did is like, nah, you a gang stalker. But if I was to go back and like try to get with them, no gang stalkers would have a fucking problem. I wouldn't have any cops. I wouldn't have any family members trying to break us up because they already initiated. Like, okay, you know what to do. And which, that's a little mess up situation, but I just want to share that with you guys. I'm going to have more videos coming, but once again, I do appreciate you guys, and I know it's tough, and it's rough trying to express yourself, especially when it comes to me. It's kind of rough doing this, but I'm going to share my experiences, and same way you guys do, and I really appreciate you. And peace out, guys. I'm going to have another video later, I guess, because I'm not doing anything right now, but I appreciate you guys.